What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out Blood West. Once again, it's a little bit slow right now. The first quarter's not got a whole lot of things going on, so we're going to be doing some checkups here and there. We're going to be looking at a lot of games that we covered about a year ago that were all in early access and sort of updating our coverage to make sure that our previews are all on the right keel and in line with what the game is currently doing. And today, it is Blood West's turn. If you've never seen Blood West before, this is a Wild West FPS RPG that's got a little bit in common. Honestly, what it kind of reminds me of is like System Shock. But anyways, this is a game where you are an undead cowboy that's been brought back from the lands of the dead to annihilate an undead plague, a zombie apocalypse that is currently unfolding out here in the desert. More than that, I can't really say about the storyline. I've gotten us about 2 or 3 hours on into the game. I've vanquished a couple of bad guy relics. I've gotten rid of a couple evil auras, but it's time for us to attack an undead fort. So get on in here with me and let's get rolling. We got a zombie right there. I missed my shot. Yep, missed two. There we go. Got him with that one. That guy's way the hell over there. I gotta get behind this wall real fast because he's dumping a lot of rounds at me. All right. Sir, can you not? Hey, got him with that one right there. I thought I tagged him with the one before that, in all honesty. The one before that looked like a headshot to me, but maybe my reckoning's a little bit off. Got that guy with that one right there. Let's go ahead and loot these bodies real quick because I'm gonna need the ammo. The game does have a fiddly-diddly inventory system. I am a big fan of fiddly-diddly inventory systems. Any inventory system that allows me to pick up objects and play inventory Tetris is okay by me. It is an entire gameplay mechanic that I will support to my last breath. I love playing around with things inside my inventory and like organizing them and making them all look nice. This is my inventory as of right now. I took a perk to make it a little bit bigger when I leveled up, just because I felt like I never had enough inventory space. But I've got a shotgun, I've got like a brand new little revolver over here, I've got some health potions and things. We got a little bit of ammo we just peeled out of those revolvers too. All right, I gotta break out my shotgun, man. I'm tired of hitting things in the face with an axe, while it is satisfying for a little while. I don't know if he'll see me. I mean, I suppose it is possible that I assassinate this guy right here. Unfortunately, we only have 2 hot slots, so that's one thing you always have to keep in mind is that you can only really have 2 guns equipped at a time. There we go. Knock him out, so that's 1 down. If other zombies hear that, they will come and investigate. But I'm gonna grab his teeth real quick. Okay. So we are officially inside the zombie fort. Get him real fast, just because, you know, target of opportunity. He had a health potion on him, though. Health potions are worth a fortune in this game. There's a ladder that goes down, and it looks like we've also got a ladder that goes up. I'm thinking our best bet for right now is probably to clear out the walkways up above. I've heard rumor from my spiritual... So you've got like a sidekick in this game. It's like a flaming-eyed skull that hangs out on like a totem. I have been told by the totem that there is an evil artifact here that I need to silence. I haven't found it yet, though. Is there anything inside these crates? This is one of those games where you do want to take a look around, and you do want to look around very, very carefully because there is loot everywhere. I'm guessing this guy's up above us right now. So high above me. Oh boy, it sounds like he's right on top of us. So I think there's one on the roof. I don't think there's one actively inside of here. There's a weird spitter thing over there. You can see him right there. He's like a spider guy. He spits acid at you. Let's start from the top, maybe? I guess I could assassinate that guy, assuming he doesn't come this way, which is a possibility. There we go. Got him. Is he gonna fall off? He's not gonna fall off. All right. I'll probably try to get that guy right there too so that I create like a little safety nook up here on the roof. You really don't want to kick off a gunfight inside of here. Kicking off a gunfight inside of here is going to be a really bad idea because the enemy has super superior positioning up on all these palisades and whatnot. I think he's coming around this way. So if we wants to get him... Oh, no, he's not. Never mind. Okay. Let me get my meter down. So basically what happens is that meter, it gives you an ear and it gives you an eye. If you've been seen or heard, the meter will go up. Uh-oh. Okay. Spitter knows we're here. We're going to go down this way, and then they can't go down ladders because they're a bunch of ladderless, aviationless, verticality-less nerds. But he is running around a little bit upset right now. I mean, I'm like okay with him running around upset. It looks like he's running off to far off places, so who cares? This game is soundtracked very, very well. It also has a really, really good audio score, so like if you're looking at sound effects and whatnot, game sounds great. Knock him out real quick. Nobody up top that we gotta stress about just yet. See if I can assassinate this dude before the meter goes live on me. I do want his gun. Ooh, free stick of dynamite. Don't mind if I do. There is a beer hall lady over here. I'd prefer to assassinate her because she's got a shotgun, and so a shootout is not going to work out super great for me with her. There we go, we got her. This is also giving us a really, really good opportunity to restock our ammo. And then I think we're going to need some firepower in here before this gets any worse. What you got for me? You got a shotgun? Okay. I would like to take the ammo out of said shotgun. Our inventory space is actually in need of fiddling. There we go. Give me the shotgun. It'll sell for like $5 or $10. It's not worth like a fortune, but it's worth something if we can get it out of here. So it sounds like the rest of them are up on the roof. We're starting to create kind of like a safe corridor right now. Are there any liquors or anything that I can loot?
Nothing shines as bright as I do.
Nothing looks lootable over here. Ooh, we found a playing card. Nice. I think that's a collectible item if I remember right. Yeah, okay, so this game also has artifacts, sort of Stalker style. The game is also Stalker influenced. But anyways, there are little relics and things that you'll find around that give your character special abilities that he otherwise would not have. You want to be down here. Okay, all right. She dead now? Okay, I need her to be dead, man. I need her to be real dead. That boomstick of hers hurts like hell. I can't fit another shotgun inside of here, so I think I'm going to have to make a run back to the vendor just to sell off some of the things that we have on us. There are differentiated ammo types in this game, in case you were wondering about that. You've got everything from silver ammo to golden ammo. They do work against different enemies with different efficacies. So, like, some bullets are really good. For example, silver is good against kind of like werewolves and things like that. Gold is really good against certain types of enemies. Yeah, I got stuck to the ladder right there. It wasn't letting me off the ladder. I was trying to walk across and towards him off the ladder, but I was kind of stuck in the ladder climbing animation. Unfortunate. Don't know exactly how I want to make this work now. We're definitely getting shot if I try to go up here. There we go. I'll just bum rush him, man. When in doubt, bum rush it out. He's been taken care of. I do want... He didn't get to fire any bullets, which is great. That means I get to claim all his ammo. We'll take that feather right there. That's another relic. But as I was saying, the game is also kind of like Stalker influenced. So you've got artifacts that you find all over the Wild West that do various things like increase your chance of getting loot, or increase damage dealt, or make it so that you bleed less, or you like run a little faster, or so that you've got a higher chance of critting, that kind of thing. We've got some bullets up here, actually. A little bit of short ammo and some silver short ammo and a health potion. Good, because I need a health potion. Every single item in this game is animated. I'm pretty sure whoever made this game was a big fan of like Hunt Showdown or like Escape from Tarkov, because they went out of their way to animate pretty much every single item that you can interact with. So like when you put on bandages, he doesn't just like whip out bandages and it doesn't just like make a bandage sound while flashing on the screen. Like he actually like bandages his wounds. When you drink a health potion, he actually like pulls the stopper out of it and drinks it. That kind of stuff. Little things like that are greatly appreciated, in my opinion. Just for increasing the immersive nature of the game and making it feel a little bit more like something you're invested in. We got a couple of dudes over there, but I don't know if I want to deal with them yet. I can't move around too aggressively here because I'm going to get seen. But I think what I'm going to do is I'll make a little edit right here. I need to go out and I need to sell all of our crap because our inventory is very, very full right now. And so before I go any further with kind of like the mayhem that's happening here, I need inventory so that I can actually loot enemy loot, because money is very, very important in this game. Maybe I'll cut away to show you what vendors look like. I think somebody might be onto us, but oh well. So throughout the wasteland, if you explore, you are going to find vendors and people that want to aid you in ridding the land of evil. Everything from trappers to bounty hunters to kind of like natives. There will be people around that are also hunting the monsters just like you, but you're kind of like their champion because you can't die. Due to being a zombie. That's a really, really nice side effect of being a zombie, is that you can't die. But anyways, let's sell off all these guns real quick. We'll sell off some feathers. We've got some cursed gold. I need to slot one of those in. Basically, this game does have death penalties. So when you die, you don't lose your inventory or anything else like that. Instead, what takes place is when you die, you get a minor curse. 3 minor curses become a major curse, and so your character gets consistently nerfed the more you die. Now, there are liquors, so for example, if you drink this purple revival tonic right here, it will get rid of all your curses, but as you can tell, it's quite expensive, so there is a financial cost to dying in this game. I did want to see, what's a lever action going to cost me, because I definitely want a lever action. He's got this, like, it's kind of a rusty lever action. It's 400 bucks, though. Effective range is 35 meters. Does 20 damage, so it does less damage than my revolver, but it's got a better range. There's also like rare variants of guns in this game, so you'll find like Pearl Grip, like the Orb of Night, or like the Drunken Master. This gun, I think, does like way more damage if you're drunk. And there is loads and loads of whiskey and alcohol you can drink in this game if you wanted to play that play style. I will take a map of the canyons. They've added backpacks since the last time I played the game. These are basically inventory condensers, just like in Tarkov. You can think of them as like rigs. What they do is you put them inside your inventory, you double click on them, and they'll have like a random arrangement of slots based on their shape. That usually you get more space out of the backpack than it takes up in your backpack. And so that's your call. I'm going to sell off some of these missives, too. I don't think I'm going to use the Molotov, but I don't know that I'm not going to use the Molotov. I have a map of the canyon now, if you're wondering what Chapter 1 looks like. This is pretty much Chapter 1. There's going to be like a whole bunch of different maps you can get of the place. I think in this playthrough, in the 2 or 3 hours, I've cleared out the mines. I've cleared out most of the canyons. I've cleared out most of the town. I think I've wiped out a little chunk over on this left-hand side, too. There's like another mine over there. But that's about it. The maps are fairly expansive. They're large enough to make the game feel as though it's an open world game, even though what it really is like a really, really, really big first level. Like, I would say that this map is probably the size... If you've ever played Stalker before, I would say that this first starting map is probably roughly the size of, like, Cordon and Garbage combined. And this is, like, the first chapter of the game. And then from there, there's a second chapter that I think they implemented a couple weeks ago, actually. They added, I think, the new map and the new chapter of the game that was added on. And so anyway, oh yeah, I was going to buy that lever action. All right, lever action, you're coming with me. You got any more ammo here, Hoss? You got any? No ammo. So ammo is still a little bit scarce. That's a tiny bit of a bummer, but not completely and totally unexpected. The game does give you some free storage. that you can play around with, just in case you don't want to haul a million different bullets around with you everywhere. You do get your own storage space. I've also got like a satchel over here. I haven't been carrying it around with me, but maybe I should. Like, if I could use it to condense my ammo supply, I actually would not hate that, but it doesn't look like I can actually... So I can rotate you. I don't know if my character will actually reload out of this bag, though. Let's find out. So if I break out my shotgun... No, he won't reload out of the satchel. Well, that's a bummer, then. I was hoping I could use the satchel as like a... basically just a bullet bag that he would automatically draw goodies out of. I've got a couple of my liquors and whatnot in here that I'm not really using. I see, the lever action is a primary weapon, so I gotta find something else to put in my secondary slot. Fair enough. I don't think the shotgun's gonna go in the secondary slot, but man, the ammo increase we just got right there. Yeah, the shotgun's not gonna fit on in there, so we're gonna have to do this the annoying way and like hot swap it when we get kind of low on ammo. Still, we just increased our effective range by a lot, so I should be able to actually like snipe now. Back into the fort we go. We've still got tasks we need to accomplish. Oh, there's a zombie right there. God, I love that bead on that rifle, dude. That bead is just beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous. The perfect iron sight, dude. Just looks great. I don't know that I need to be shooting all these guys. I might be wasting ammo. Sound design in this game is just utterly fantastic. Like, very, very unnerving. Like, definitely a game where you feel very, very high tension while you're moving around. We got some more shotgun ammo over here. I'll grab that. Always need more bullets. We've got some more short ammo over here as well. Every ammo that I use is short ammo. It's because in real life I'm a hobbit. But really, who would you rather be in Lord of the Rings? You know what I mean? Like, Gondor's out there getting annihilated. Rohan's not having much better of a time. Bree is getting bulldozed. Like, everyone else is, like, in this persistent state of anti-orc war, where if you go with, like, Lord of the Rings, up until, like, recently in the Scorching of the Shire, like, the hobbits, all they do is sit around, smoke weed, party, farm, and generally just have, like, festivals and stuff. Like, of all the people in Middle-earth, I feel like I want to live the hobbit life. I'm gonna come in from a different angle on this one. I don't feel good about that. Like, that guy with the coffin on him is going to be kind of a pain. Can I climb this rope over here? Is that a thing that's, like, doable? Oh, you can, dude. You can climb the rope. I never even thought to try it because I just figured it flatly would not be an option. Take that gun with the extra ammo. I don't remember if we left somebody up on top of this place, but it sounds like we did. I've got a Molotov here. That actually worked super effectively. That result was way better than I expected it to be. So Molotovs, they get rid of the armored zombies that have the little coffin on them. I need you to go to sleep, sir. A little bit more ammo. I sort of question what I can hit from here. Probably not too... Of course. Right after I spend $400. Of course. Absolutely. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. When I sell that lever action in just a minute, we're not going to get nearly the money out that unfortunately we put into it the first time around. We'll probably get like, we get a quarter of the value, so we'll get $120 back. It hurts a little bit. This game is chock-a-block with randomized loot as well. So there'll be little things, not randomized loot, but like decorative loot. So things like, silver forks. You'll find like cigar holders, and you'll find like playing cards, and you'll find other knickknacks around that you can kind of just like sell off. They don't have any functional value inside the game except to make the player a little bit richer. I think with those guys, you got to shoot them through the eye hole. That eye hole's really small. I don't even know if that shot's registering, and I don't want to waste the ammo. I don't know if I can climb down the rope. I seem sort of stuck on it. Got him. I think my shot was a little bit off, but it still gave me credit for the headshot right there. Thanks, game. You're being a bro. All right, he's got a little poison gland we can sell. This guy sounds like he's on the roof. All right, let's see if we can deal with this issue. One. Is there another one? I don't think there's any more of them. Frankly, it feels like we're doing a pretty good job clearing this place out. Ooh, he had a bunch of ammo on him, and even more ammo. Dude, I've been so starved for ammo on this playthrough. Like, I feel like this game constantly has me, like, scrounging through my pockets for, like, my last 3 bullets, and that requires me to actually, like, hit my shots. And I don't know if you've ever watched me play anything like Hunt Showdown, but I'm abysmal at it. I do not operate well under pressure. I operate really, really well, I think, under, like, 0 oversight and 0 expectation. That's when I do my best work. Like, my entire career on the internet is part of that equation right there. That's exactly how this all happened, is that I only really function with no oversight, no overhead. Just let me do my own thing and have no expectations of me, and I'll knock it out of the park every single time. But the second you, like, have expectations of me, that's a really, really small hole that I'm supposed to be threading the needle on here. Luckily, he's kind of slow. Did you just throw a piece of wood at me? Don't like that, but I will take your teeth, though. They're worth money. My man over here needs to get got, too. I got plenty of shotgun shells. I'm sitting on a lot of them. I do think enemy awareness could be topped up a little tiny bit. Like that guy right there, that spitter, definitely should have seen me. Sorry, that was a fat finger. I was scratching my nose. But that guy right there, I feel like definitely should have seen me waste his homeboy right there up on that ramp, but he didn't. I do think enemy awareness could be slightly higher. It's fine right now. It's perfectly okay. But I would like it if the enemies hunted a little bit more aggressively. Because, like, I'm hunting them, they're hunting me. Just turns into a big old circle of buckshot and blood. There's a bunch of zombies in there. How do we want to deal with this? I don't have space in inventory. It's okay. There you go. Just swap it out for me. Perfect. One. 2. Missed that one. I'm bad at my job. Jump over the top right there. There we go. I'm bleeding right now. I need a bandage. There we go. You know, I feel like I was off to a really good start in that engagement. Like, I nailed my first 2 headshots, and then after that, it kind of just fell apart. Like I said, playing video games while you're actively narrating your thoughts is really, really difficult. That's why most people don't do this stuff live. They just do post-commentary. Makes life much easier because then you can play really well, and then you can post-commentate really, really well. But, you know, I like to live in the moment. I like to be up inside. Ooh, there's a little Raven's Jade thing right there. A little cursed jade or whatever it is. I do hope. Can I take that horseshoe? Aw, it's good luck, though. All right. Well, we got another tooth right there. It won't let me fire through the wood. I thought maybe I could wallbang him through the wood right there. That was my line of thinking, is that that would be like a porous material that I could fire a bullet through. Oh boy. there's another one. I have no ammo left. I am going to have to figure out some kind of solution here. But he is right up inside. Oh my god, there's so many of you. And now I'm out of stamina. I might die. Pretty solid chance of death right here. I'm going to go down this way. Because I need to swap in a different gun that actually has ammo. Is he dead? Okay, we got him. First one missed him, but the second one we definitely tagged him with it. Now, how does the RPG system work in this game? Well, it's very, very light RPG. So the RPG is largely, or the RPG element is largely, every time you kill something, you get a very, very small amount of XP. You don't get a ton of XP for killing enemies. What you get XP for is completing like storyline chapters, doing side quests, things of that nature. Those tend to be the things that really, really advance your character and make him stronger. And then once you've done that, you go on into here and you've got a skill tree. Every single time you level up, the game gives you 3 skill points. Different skills and perks, they have different costs. And so, like, for example, you could force the enemy to have a 15% chance to miss you with melee. You have a chance to find additional ammo while looting. You can be deadly precise, which allows time to slow down for 35% for 2 seconds when you aim. You can increase the amount of XP you gain. You could throw things farther. You can make it so that you can run further. Trading prices are more in your favor. Sneaking is easier. That kind of stuff. But there is an RPG element to this game, and honestly, some of the stuff inside of here, in my opinion, makes you a lot stronger. I'm always kind of low on ammo, so I think I'll probably get the ammo fetcher. And then I'll probably just save that last point, because I don't think I need it for anything else. He did not drop any loot, unfortunately. He didn't drop any loot either. I do kind of want to pan and scan through here, though, just to see if I can find any goodies around. There are secret areas in this game all over the place, like little areas where it expects you to do like a jumping puzzle or something to figure out exactly where the best loot is inside of a building or inside of a cave. You should always kind of be looking up towards the ceiling and looking for things you might potentially be able to jump up on. Because they are there. Like, this game is absolutely squirrel-holed with little things to find, which I think is probably one of the things I like best about it, is that it's a game that encourages exploration. We've talked about this in the past, how I am very much an exploratory player. Like, that tends to be what I get off on when I play video games, is I really, really, really like exploring. And so this game definitely scratches that itch for me. In all honesty, I think the game is put together really, really well. I don't think there's too many problems with it. If you are a fan of sort of like System Shock style games or BioShock style games that have a little bit of inventory management, they've got some RPG elements going on. Although I think, me personally, I would put this much more in the realm. For me personally, I think this is much more like System Shock than it is like BioShock, I think, with a little bit of Stalker in there too. I am full up. My inventory is incredibly full right now. On the plus side, we're not really having ammo problems anymore, so that's good. Still, I need to go back to a vendor and sell. I'm not really having too many I'm not really finding anything to complain about with this game, though, which is obviously a really, really good thing. I think the developers have ultimately knocked it out of the park with this title. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good implementation. I haven't seen anything in the last 3 or so hours that I've jumped back into the game to check it out since the last time I played it. I haven't seen anything unnerving. I haven't seen anything that makes me worried about the future of the project. Everything is very, very tasteful. There's love and there's details where there needs to be love and details. It's very, very clear to me that whoever's working on this game likes it a lot, and more than likely kind of wanted like a single-player Hunt Showdown, which is interesting because Hunt Showdown was initially going to be a PvE game. It was supposed to be like Killing Floor or whatever, and they pivoted kind of in the 11th hour, like right before release, to turn it into a PvP game. but that's not here. That's neither here nor there. We are talking about Blood West. If you are looking to buy a game that's basically an RPG-infused FPS, this game is not done yet, but they did just put the second chapter into the game, which, as far as I understand it, added some more gameplay on in there, some more weapons, some more rares, some more quests. But this is definitely one to keep an eye on if you're a fan of those System Shock-style games that hybridize and exist somewhere in between, like horror and RPG and FPS and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm really having trouble finding anything to complain about with it. Everything about it seems to be very, very well done, from the animations to the sound effects to the soundtrack to the overall theming to the texturing to the lighting. Game's great. I love it. Blood West. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day, so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we were taking a look at Blood West, which is one of those games that I'm really, really rooting for, man. I hope this one takes off, because I would love to see more System Shock, Stalker-influenced Wild West, sort of zombie apocalypse stuff. I love Weird West, and I feel like, personally, that was a miss, huh? I feel like there's not nearly enough Weird West stuff, and there deserves to be more Weird West stuff. We need, like, levering, man. There, get shot. I'm sure the guy on the roof is not happy with us right now. We just made a ruckus that probably messed up his nap time. Luckily, there are more bullets over here because I just wasted a ton of ammo firing into the wall in a panic. But, as I was saying, I really, really hope more stuff. I mean, just Stalker-style games in general. Nobody ever makes Stalker-style stuff, even though Stalker is like one of the indelible goats of video gaming. And so I'm glad to see Stalker, but in a different setting, which is basically what Blood West is. I will catch you all later. Thank you for hanging out with me. We can take a look at the options menu real fast for those of you that care about that. Display styles, we've got our normal borderless, full screen, windowed. The resolution can be tailored over to native. We've got brightness adjustments right here, just in case you find the game to be too dark, along with gamma. We've got VSync rocking along. Field of view can be adjusted, which is good for people that may get some sort of motion sickness if their field of view is too limited. Free look sensitivity, Y look. We've got inverse, so you can invert the mouse if you like to play that way. Looks like we can also have hold button or toggle for our zoom mode. And then we've got our sound effects down here. All key bindings appear to be rekey bindable, so that's a checkaroonies. But other than that, not too many graphics options and things to play around with inside of here. I will catch you all later. Thanks for hanging out. This is Blood West. Hopefully you guys liked it. I will be covering it probably again in another year to kind of see where it's at and make sure that progress is still underway and that my coverage is still somewhat modern and at least somewhat still relevant. But until then, it's time for me to go. Bye, folks.